Daniel goes to school. Hi, neighbor. It's time for school, said Daniel Tiger. I've got my backpack, I've got my lunchbox, and you've got me, said Dad, opening in the front door. Now let's get you to school. Please take us to school, Charlie, said Daniel as he and Dad hopped aboard. Ding ding, said Charlie. We're going to school today. Won't you ride along with me? Ride along, said Daniel. When they arrived at school, Daniel pulled Dad into the classroom. Come on, Dad, let's go build with blocks. But Dad just stopped. I would love to build blocks with you, said Dad, but I have to go to work. Are you sure, Daniel asked. Maybe work is closed today. Dad Tiger shook his head. I don't think so, Daniel, he said. It's time for me to go. Daniel was sad. I don't want you to go. I want to stay and be you stay with me. Stay and be with me. I want to stay too, Daniel, said Dad. But all your friends are here, and Teacher Harriet will take good care of you. At the end of the day, I will come back and pick you up, because grown-ups come back. Grown-ups come back, repeated Daniel. He gave Dad a hug of goodbye. Ugga-mugga. Ugga-mugga, said Dad. Teacher Harriet gently led Daniel to the art table. Let's see what your friends are doing. Prince Wednesday was drawing a picture of his dad. King Friday, my dad's at work being the boss of the castle stuff, he said. My mom is at work too. I miss her, says Miss Elena. But look, I have her picture in my necklace to remind me that she'll come back to get me. Daniel picked up a crayon. I want to have a picture of my dad too. I'm going to draw us in a rocket ship blasting off to the moon. Daniel imagined that he and his dad really were blasting off to the moon. Whoosh! Come to the rug for circle time, called Teacher Harriet. And everyone skipped over to the rug. Everyone except Miss Elena. Where was Miss Elena? Suddenly Daniel heard, oh no, it was Miss Elena. I can't find the picture of my mommy, and Miss Elena sniffled. If I don't have my picture, how do I know my mommy will come back and get me? Daniel put his arm around Miss Elena. Your mommy will come back and get you, he said. My dad always says grown-ups come back. We can help you find your necklace, suggested Prince Wednesday. The whole class began to look. They looked high, they looked low, they even looked backward. Well, Miss Elena did until... I found it, hooted O the owl, picking the necklace up off the ground. Thank you, O, said Miss Elena happily. Owls are excellent lookers, said O the owl. Owls are excellent friends too, added Teacher Harriet. Together, Harriet looked at the clock. We spent circle time looking for Miss Elena's necklace, she said. It's lunchtime now. Miss Elena, would you like to be my lunch helper today? Okay, replied Miss Elena. At the table, Miss Elena passed out the lunch boxes to her friends. As everyone munched on their food, there was a knock at the door. Who could it be? It was the grown-ups. All the grown-ups came back, said Miss Elena. She was so happy. Daniel ran over to his dad. You came back. I did, replied Daniel. Replied Dad. Can we go build blocks now, says Daniel. I've been waiting all day, Dad answered, smiling.